So let's tell the story about how we ended up moving to the west side. So we were living over on Conway, 1044, and I think really Mom and Dad were kind of into Cursillo, and they had done all of this stuff.
We were living our own little happy life.
Our own little nice life in a nice neighborhood. Remember really sweet Mrs. Colt?
Yeah.
She had to go.
She had to go.
She had to go. And so we had to move out of there because Mom and Dad heard about Torre de San Miguel.
They had
which was going to be a new cooperative that was going to have mixed income people in the same place, and they were all going to own their homes because they were going to pay into a cooperative. The cooperative was then going to be able to allow people to own their own condo. It was like a precursor to the condo
And
movement.
what year was this, Steve?
That was 1972.
Because I was 10.
Yep.
Yep, and so 1972, and so actually the place was financed by U.S. Bank, and I'll never forget that they filmed the commercial, and
it was First Bank at the time.
And it was First Bank at the time, and we bank on people wherever they live. And Torre de San Miguel.
Rent-A-Kid.
Rent-A-Kid,
yeah,
Rent-A-Kid, yeah. All the way in and all the way around.
Remember Gunther and
oh yeah,
the Irish? We used to go there.
Well, Thorn's right there.
Thorn's lived right there. Yeah, that's where Paula Thorne lived.
Yeah,
and every once in a while, Gary showed up. And then, you know who lived on the end here? What was his name again?
Go up, What?
Okay.
I played football with him.
Christine Muller wrote to me on
Basset
Facebook,
Hound
and I missed
to the
it.
right.
Yeah, I'm friends with it. See, here we are. 41 Delos.
41 East of Lost. There's the tower.
Yeah.
Torre de San Miguel.
And there's the house.
There's our old house right there. Wow.
Look at how small that is, huh?
Look what they did. They put in. They took out the fire. They took out the fire lane.
Yeah, look at that.
And they put in all new units in here.
Okay.
And but this is where we used to play basketball. There used to be a basketball court right here.
Yep. Yep.
Right in front
big
of
open field.
Big open. And then there was a big open field here where we used to play football and wiffle
ball
ball and everything. And then that was our house that we grew up in right there.
Without the ramp.
Over here, that's where we used to play ball all the time.
Yep, right down in that field.
And then there used to be a garage right here too.
Yep.
And so the garage they took out. It's all new. They put everything all new.
Yeah, look at that.
Here, But that's the old house right there. There's the bathroom.
There it is. Yeah.
There's the kitchen window.
Where Dad put
There's
his
the front door. Now they took out all of the.
Yeah.
They took out all the things.
Yeah, this used to be a street right here.
Yeah.
It used to be
I hit that fire hydrant.
Yeah, the fire hydrant's still there.
No, B, go over there and.
It's about Dad. Not about me.
All right, well, that's true.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh my gosh, that was just huge.
Look at how tiny it looks, huh?
That's the Gilsons, where the Gilsons used to.
Yeah.
And that was all. Remember, that's where.
That was the
the baseball or football field.
The big field right there. Yeah, big field.
Oh, I know. Dad used to yell at people for getting on trees.
Yeah.
Get off the tree.
Get off the tree. Yeah, get off the tree.
Custerman live.
Kathy Custerman lived up that right there.
Right there on that corner. Yeah.
Kathy Custerman.
I remember sometimes at night, like people would be out here arguing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a dad would have to come down out sometimes and yell at him. And
Kids would always hang out on the steps. Look at
Yeah,
this.
they took out the little area, Steve, where that should be. Yeah. There used to be a basketball, right over here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a street.
This is right here where I was standing when Dad ran over my foot. He was pulling out, and his car came over the curb and stopped right on my foot. I'll never forget. I was waving, and he thought I was waving goodbye. He didn't know I was. And there was grass here. I remember that because I fell straight back on the grass.
The foot's still under the tire.
Yeah, with my foot under the tire. And if I hadn't fallen straight back, I would have broke my feet.
It's one of the older haunts right here.
Yeah, this is St. Pat's where we went to school.
Dad was a deacon.
Dad was a deacon
I
over
did a
there
little
at the church.
hopscotch on this playground. And
Yeah, a little
played a lot of
hopscotch.
different games.
Dad
on
was
that.
the deacon when we went to church for school. That was kind of embarrassing.
Kickball right over here. See the home base on kickball right there?
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same place.
Yeah.
You know, and the base is all right around here.
Helga
Yeah.
was the lunch lady.
The person I remember was Sister Leonette.
Oh,
Sister
yeah.
Leonette.
Yep.
She was about as
scary.
wide as she was tall.
She was scary.
Yeah, and she scared the hell out of everybody.
Yep.
She was crazy. So
Well, she was a
There's the
nun.
convent.
yeah, she was a lot of fun. And they have their own convent right here.
Yeah.
And the whole 9 yards. So.
This is one of the more recent buildings. Here we are, the front Church of St. Matthew's.
Still the same.
Still the same old
There's the chapel where we had our.
same old building.
That's where we had our first confession. You know.
And there's the
St. Matthew.
there's the statue we all remember.
Yeah, that's funny, isn't it?
Weird.
Yeah. We were altar boys.
I remember coming up here, or
the
not,
memories.
and sometimes we would not come up here. But you guys would
We would always come up here.
You could grab
get
a
bulletin and get out.
and then go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
That was our
awesome.
favorite thing to do.
Yeah. And you guys would say, "Don't tell mom and dad."
And we would all agree on what the homily was about.
Yeah.
Because we would read the reading. We'd read the reading.
This is all coming out now, Dad. I'm
What the
sorry.
homily was about.
Awesome.
The homily
All
was
coming
about
out now.
That's great.
And it's easy to figure that
the
out.
Good Samaritan.
Right.
And there across the street was the rectory.
Yep.
Yeah, this is really amazing. Did you get